What's up, JEFusion fans? This is Philip, and welcome back to another video. So, I haven't been posting in quite a while. Life's been busy again, but there's something I actually would like to talk about, and probably at this point I might be late to the party, but anyways, so Toei has officially dropped the trailers for Kamen Rider Zeztz and Super Space Sheriff Gavin Infinity. So their summer movies are coming soon, and at this point, they've already released like information about movie exclusive characters, so like the guest actors that will be appearing. And in this video, I'm going to focus on Kamen Rider Zeztz, the movie, because this one is really not necessarily shocking, but like really got me kind of hyped for the movie, and I will talk about it soon. So, anyways, stay. Well, I cannot words today, but anyways, let's move on with the video. So, as announced, when the movie came out, or when the news about the movie came out, so our guest actor for the upcoming Zeztz summer movie, so the main, or like the biggest guest actor, I guess, so the guest actor in the Kamen Rider Zeztz summer movie is Shunta Sono from the boy band Milk. Now this is actually quite interesting for various reasons that I will get into in a bit. So he's going to play a character named Kumon Shuma, or Shuma Kumon, basically. So what's interesting about his role is that it's actually in the trailer. So he is presented as I tried to translate it before doing this video. So it said that he is like the chairman of like the National Safety Council. So basically, he is a government official in his 20s. So just to note, like he's a very young government official, and probably like the youngest in the country, or at least within the setting of Kamen Rider Zeztz. So like he's a 20-year-old government official, and a high one at that, like national security, basically, or I'm not sure if it's like national like defense, like the closest thing I can think of, if it's the case, then but so he's also going to transform into the movie exclusive rider, which is Kamen Rider Mugen. Yeah. I think Kamen Rider Mugen. No, I was thinking Ryugen. I'm sorry about that. But Genmu, people have been pointing that out ever since, this announcement was made. So Kamen Rider Mugen's transformation. So his driver is something that looks like a repainted version of the Nox driver. So like the belt, or like the henshin device, let's say the belt, the belt that Kamen Rider Nox uses. So the split capsum type. So what's interesting about the Kamen Rider Mugen's suit design is that, like, looking at his helmet, or like his suit in general, so like one half, it's an asymmetrical color. Like the right side is more like the dull, or like the kind of black coloration, but like on the other side, like it's a mix of like a purple gold gradient, or something like that. And as you might also look at this, as you might see in the trailers, in the promotional images. So he also wields a katana, and Shuma also like practices like sword play. I guess that makes sense. So an interesting detail about Shuma's character is that apparently he is Kensei Odaka, Nox's cousin, and you would see in one frame of the trailer that um, he and Kensei were like talking to each other, or like uh, at least what the overall plot is telling us is that he is trying to get Kensei to his side for his own plans or whatever. So, what is interesting is that given that the Shuma is able to transform into a Kamen Rider, so apparently, like he also has like powers and abilities that may be similar to Nox or like his cousin, Zet. His cousin Kensei rather. I cannot words today, but I want to make this video, so there's that. So we also see Kamen Rider Nox transform into his final form. So I guess it's going to make a debut in this movie before the show. I guess. But yeah, we also see Kamen Rider Nox's actual power up form in this movie. So that's all the information that Toei has dropped for now regarding the movie. Now, I want to talk about Shunta Sono himself. So, like I have mentioned earlier, so he's actually a member of the boy band Milk, but he actually isn't the first member of that group to appear in the Kamen Rider franchise. So, about 2 years ago, another Milk member, Jutaro Yamanaka, appeared in Kamen Rider Gotchard from episode 22. So, what role did he play? Well, he was the Zukyun Kemi. Now, to those who might not remember who the Zukyun Kemi was, so he's definitely a Kemi who stands out because he's the only Kemi that was played by an actual human actor, not CG and not a voiceover, and he is one of the Kemis that can actually talk like a human, the other one being like Cross Wizard. But of all the Kemis featured within Kamen Rider Gotchard, he is the only one that is like played by an actual human on camera, so not animated. So yeah, he also even has a character song called Kimi ni Zukyun, which I believe was featured in like a Kamen Rider Gotchard song collection later on. So another thing that makes this interesting, so like Milk as a group itself has been around for more than 10 years already actually, but like their peak virality, if you will, came about like in the last couple years, like especially like later last year. So like in 2025, like around October, so Milk had released a song called Sukisugite Metsu. So and like in February this year, so their recent hit song, like Bakuretsu Aishiteru. So those two songs especially, even like right now, like they're really popular, especially if you search on TikTok. Like again, a lot of celebrities, a lot of other groups have been doing some dance covers. Yeah, and definitely, so like on the official Kamen Rider, or like Superhero Time rather, the official Superhero Time account on TikTok. So particularly Baku and Minami, so they're actors. So they had like videos covering uh, Suki Sugite Metsu and Bakuretsu Aishiteru. So like there is already like references to be made. So like I kind of like saw a comment in the Bakuretsu Aishiteru cover on TikTok, like was this foreshadowing, like someone said, because like shortly after that the TikTok video was posted, like news about you know the guest actor for Kamen Rider Zeztz the movie came out. So again, like a song by Milk performed by Kamen Rider Zeztz actors, and then like an actual Milk member, will appear in the Zeztz summer movie. So there were kind of like jokes, and I remember in one interview, like Shunta himself, like at the end of the interview, he said Kamen Rider Mitz. So yes, Suki Sugite Mitsu is like popular for this pose. So what's interesting though is like there is already like a Kamen Rider Mitz, and the kanji Mitz can be read as Horobi. Kamen Rider Horobi. So he already exists somewhat. So yeah, again in one TikTok video, so again Baku and Minami were basically like doing that, like Suki Sugite Mitsu. Yeah, so that's one of the dances that went viral from, again, Milk songs. And then the more recent one, Bakuretsu Aishiteru. So even I have been commenting Baku Zeztz. So yeah, using Baku Yoro's name and Kamen Rider Zeztz. So there is also like another viral step from Bakuretsu Aishiteru. So like like the members like do this, do, and then yeah. So like I was thinking maybe they would incorporate those poses, like either the Mitsu pose, but I was hoping like especially like the more recent one would make sense. So I was hoping that Shunta would use like the Baku Detsu pose as his transformation pose in the movie. Like I'm hoping they would do that. Like it would be so meta, I think. So I am excited to see like the Kamen Rider Zeztz movie. In this case, yeah. So, anyways, I will leave you guys with the link in the description below, so you get to read more information about like when the movie comes out. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I apologize for not wording so good in this video. But again, I want to talk about the movie, and I am excited to see what happens. So, anyways, as always, thanks for watching. Please do leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JEFusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you in the next video. Mitz!